Hello everyone and welcome to Grounded! So Grounded here just actually entered full release. It has been a game preview for years at this point, but it has finally had a full release and I thought that we would check it out on the channel. In this game you play as one of these four kids right here and you end up getting shrunk. It's a Honey I Shrunk the Kid scenario, but you're in a backyard garden. So yeah, we will just jump straight on in and we'll kind of figure out the story as we go along. I've played a little bit of this before and there wasn't much of a story when I did play, so I'm interested to see what they have added for the full release. Anyways, we will do a new character. Medium difficulty sounds great to me.
Hey, nice to meet you.
So we have Max here.
Hey, I'm Willow. Willow Branch.
Here's Willow.
My name's Peter. My friends call me Pete.
We got the nerdy white guy, gotta love it. Or Hoops here. You know, I kind of like her shirt, so I think I'm gonna go Hoops. Got a skateboarding cat, I'm down for that. Yard world name, we will call this, I don't know, Survival YouTube. Sure. Okay. I have not touched this game in a long time, and I've never played it on the channel before, so I thought it would be fun. Oh.
You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so, Yokes. Stay tuned for what happens next on Yokes Girth. Now a word from our sponsor. Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky punch-o fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. So stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen earlier this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, prominent practical technology signs a few deals with
Huh. Cue intense music for that intro, am I right? Alright, so we just got dropped down in here. And you might notice that if we look around...
Can't remember what happened. Hey! Where am I? What the heck is this place? Everything seems so big. Whoa.
Yeah, because you're really small.
Really small.
Okay, welcome to the wonderful, lovely world of Grounded. We have our movement controls. Got an ant buddy. So let's grab up this sprig and this pebblet. So we have nasty water here, which we want...
This Hoops.
Giant baseball.
Signal detected.
Man, a bunch of new stuff. So we have a bunch of... God, there's so much talking. Shush.
Maybe it's coming from nearby.
I've done the beginning of this game before. I'm good, thank you. So we have ourselves a whole wide open backyard to check out. You can't really see much like this. The backyard is a bit limited as of right now, but if we go out to the map, I am over here, and we have all of this to explore, and there are little landmarks and stuff. As you discover stuff, it'll kind of pop up as points of interest. So we know that the baseball is here, for example. But let's go ahead and we will follow this storyline for a little bit. Gather up some supplies while we're at it. All right, so this is a field station. Here you can do research. So using this thing called a resource analyzer. What is buzzing? Oh, it's a weevil. They're a good food source once we have a weapon to hunt them down with. Because as you can see in the bottom left, we do have a food and thirst meter that we need to keep an eye on. A couple of granola bars we can grab here. But this resource analyzer...
This isn't the only one of these science pods. I should keep searching and see what else I can turn up.
Yeah, there's lots of these things. So you can perform research here by analyzing. So it will analyze this, and then it gives you new recipes that you can craft off of that, as well as raw science. I think that's new, the brain power. I don't know what that does, but... So we have some plant fiber. Let's go ahead and analyze this. We'll get some raw science. We got a bunch of raw science there. We're already halfway to level 1 brain power. Alright, we learned how to make a workbench, a plant lamp, a sap sconce, and a torch. Perfect. It will get very dark soon, so that'll be helpful. And this is the time. It is 8:21. At 8:59, we will be able to perform another analysis on something. So for now, let's kill some time. Spacer safety test. Date August 8th, 1989. Time 1:54 p.m. Location Tolley Backyard. Dr. Wendell Tolley. Results. Power fluctuations are within an acceptable range. The machine itself continues to operate as expected. Weatherproofing of the platform components is holding up quite well. The pylons, however, are a finicky trio. Maintaining the beam angles requires regular obstruction removal. The yard is simply too alive for precision instruments. Oh, Euclidean space, you fickle mistress. Reminder, check embiggening cell diagnostic before end-of-day protocols. Oh, so is there actually a way to make yourself big again? The quest line in the game preview was very limited in what you could or could not do. Terminal is offline and this resource surveyor is. Do we have a charge? We will in 5 in-game minutes. What do we got here? All these random thoughts equal science. Yes, this is how math is done. Or science. Science is math of a sort. They tend to go hand in hand. With a rock, I can make a spear and an axe. Very good. And I get level 1 brain power. This is a new feature. What does this do? It gave me more recipes. Pebblet hammer, poncho, hood, and shin guards. Very nice. We can make ourselves some simplistic armor. Hi there, buddy. Got ourselves a little ant. He's freaking out a bit. What can I do for you? How's it going, buddy? By pressing U, we can go to third person. Alright, so here we are. Hoops. Alley hoop. Let's go ahead. We'll continue down this path a bit. And up ahead, there should be this thing, the mysterious machine.
Is that a basketball court?
It is not a basketball court. What is this?
I was a fool to have ever doubted myself. A fool like Klein, like Kaminsky, like Schmechter, like all of Ominent. I am here in the backyard. Down in the backyard. I mean, I am speaking to you from the backyard. I am tiny!
Tiny little Wendell.
This is a momentous occasion. Wendell Tolley official log 89.08.05. Recording as I take my first steps into the miniature world. The sights are unbelievable. The textures, the way the light falls upon every surface, the subtle patterns in all of the objects that surround me, the grass. Even common lawn grass looks like a structure from an alien world. Wait, what's that sound? The very earth is trembling. Over there, what could it be? An ant! My God, today, the world has changed forever.
Ants low-key will mess you up if you tick them off, because they tend to work in packs and they will attack you. I beat a gnat down there. We can cook that meat and that'll be a good food source. We also picked up some mushrooms, which are good for eating as well. Before we check out the... I am going the wrong way. Let's check out the mysterious machine, and then I want to research some of the new stuff that I picked up. So there's a button here that you can press, and that turns it all on.
Aw, it didn't work. Looks
Yeah,
like
so...
one laser is blocked and the other is shorted out. Time to get fixing.
So this one is shorting out, and that one is blocked. So what we need to do is we need to go to our inventory and crafting. And first things first, we probably want to make a workbench. Oh, but we need grass planks. Okay, well in that case, let us make a pebblet axe. We need crude rope. We can hot craft that. And then we will make the axe itself. There we go. And now we have an axe. I'm gonna jump out a third person. So with this, we can run over here to this grass right here. And it's just like chopping down a tree, except it's a bit of grass. And it actually makes these grass planks. And you use this for building, for, you know, XYZ. You use it for all sorts of stuff. So we will drop these for the moment. I did not mean to huck them, but let's just very neatly organize them there. And then we will go into crafting again. Set up a workbench, and we can't put it on here, so let's throw it, I don't know, like...
Does that weevil have asthma? Can insects get asthma?
We'll need to clear out this space a little bit. How do I close this? Let's chop down these clovers and grab these up. I actually, real quick, sorry, I want to see display... Is there a way to change the field of view? It's like really close. Am I doing it? Lower values may make you feel strange. I don't know what that means. That didn't actually help all that much. We will throw all this stuff in. I'm gonna try and... I always forget which direction to go for field of view. Let's try like 110. There we go, that's a bit better. Can see just a bit more. We will grab up these planks and we will make our workbench. Here we go, and now we have an official place to craft stuff. Very nice. I would like to at some point clear up all this extra junk that's kind of on top of it, just because it's making it difficult to see, but... Come on, dandelion, go down. So dandelions here, they're a bit rarer than grass, but they drop over here. Here we go. So weed stems are like an upgraded version of the grass planks. They're just stronger. You can make better structures with them. So they're pretty handy to have. So we will huck those right there. And for now, we will just leave them there. Nothing should happen to them. I need to reorient myself. Field station is right there. There we go. Let's go research some of the new stuff we have. Actually, I am going to run back. If I remember correctly, you can research the stems themselves. So let's grab a weed stem. I could be completely mistaken about this. It's been a long time since I played this, but I thought you could research these. You can research them. Perfect. Alright, and this gives us a bunch of crafting stuff that we can make. Very nice. So we can build like a base up, which is pretty cool. And then what do we want to research next? I would think, actually, maybe a grass plank, just because that way we can start making a base whenever we're ready for it. We're not going to do it immediately, but it's good to have the option available. There we go, and that gives us all of the grass building materials. Just what the doctor asked for. And let's do clovers. Sure. I'm gonna skip this. So we can make a lean-to, a storage basket, a clover table, and plant fiber. So lean-tos you can use to sleep through the night, and storage baskets, those are like primitive chests. We'll eventually get better ones, but starting with a storage basket is by no means the end of the world. What is that buzzing? Oh, it's telling me that I need water. Okay. Alley Hoop is a little thirsty, so we will try and get up here and see if we can't get some water. Can I not make that? Probably not. All right.
That tastes really good.
There we go. So clean water you can find as dewdrops on grass. You can drink the nasty water, but it affects your hunger, I believe. Which, oh gosh, that water's on a roll. Which isn't necessarily a good thing, losing hunger, because we don't have a reliable food source yet. Eventually we'll be able to like hunt down these things. These are called aphids. They make good meals. I almost got it there, actually. And I'm a bit turned around. Where are we going? We want to go back to the mysterious machine, so back towards this way, actually. And we want to head towards the machine, or the like laser that was kind of fizzling out would be the goal. Ice caps mints, very nice. Dry grass, chop. Oh yeah, dry grass chunks, I forgot about these. Well, there we go, another building material. I don't know what those will be used for yet. It's been so long, I kind of know what I'm doing, but mostly I don't, so I don't know. I'll lead us along as we go on this adventure, but a lot of it will also be me like relearning stuff. Apparently there's just a dead weevil here. Give me some food. We might actually want to invest in a, if we can make it yet, a roasting spit. Yeah, let's go ahead and make one of these. Where's our workbench? We will throw it right there. And then we will super build that. Super build is a new option. We will light her up, and then we will cook. So let's cook up all of this stuff. Beautiful. That'll take a minute. And while that cooks, I don't know, I guess we can just collect some more resources. We're gonna need a lot of raw materials. We're gonna make our super mega mansion here. How do I know when it's cooked? Does it give me some sort of notification, or do I have to check on it to make sure it doesn't burn? All right. Once that stuff is cooked up, I think we will be... There we go. We will roast. So we should be good to go and explore here. Actually, I said we're good, but I want to make real fast. Do we want a spear or a spiky sprig? A weaponized sprig. We need thistle needles. Oh, we don't have those. Why wouldn't we want the gnat to come over? It's free food. See, raw gnat meat. I will gladly invite it over. Come on over, bud. Okay, so we will let that cook, and I guess we will make a spear because we don't have a way to get thistle needles right now. So let's go ahead, craft a spear. And there we go, we have a weapon. We can also come inside of the machine. I don't think anything's actually in here, but it is a good place to hide from some of the bigger bugs that we might come across. I'm not going to tell you what to expect, but there is some pretty spooky stuff out there that if we're not careful, it'll mess us up. Alright, real quick, before we go on our adventure, let's go and research one final time. Just because, why not? It'll allow us to start having the recipes that we need, and with this we can then have this build up in the background. So we can make mushroom slurry, and do we want gnat fuzz, or I feel like dry grass chunk will be more handy. Stem palette and plank palette. Okay, so these are nice. Those are ways for you to like place down a bunch of actually, if we wait a couple more seconds, this will refill. So I'll explain. The pallets, they collect up all of the planks and stuff, and you can just place them all together. It's pretty handy, actually. Just because you can kind of build up a surplus of materials, even if you don't necessarily need it right that second. Alright, what does this gnat fuzz have for us? A sprig bow and a stuffed gnat. So there are like trophies that you can make, the stuffed gnat here, and then a bow. I mean, it's a bow. I don't feel I have to explain that, but I can if you want me to. But yeah, it's a very simplistic style for, you know, hey, this is a survival game, but I don't think I can think of a single other game that's done it quite like this before. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kid meets 1990s stylized stuff meets, you know, terrifying bug monsters. Alright, game's shouting at me. It wants me to eat. Alright, we are gonna just mass eat some mushrooms. Ooh, so up here we have a ladybug. I will not attack it because it will mess us up. But
a menace boxing out in the paint.
So ladybugs are very handy in that ooh, some sap. You can kill them and eventually see they have that huge health bar, as you can see. They actually also fight back. Everything we've killed so far doesn't fight back. Ladybugs will. But we can get their shells and make armor out of it, as well as some better weapons. There's like tiering to the gear. So for example, this is a tier 1 pebblet spear, as you see here on the left. But there's like tier 2 stuff. I think there's even tier 3, but I don't remember. That might have been added after I had last played. I haven't played this for a hot minute.
Whew, I'm beat. Let's find someplace safe and catch some Z's.
I would like to do this beforehand, but I didn't think it through. I will need a torch. I'm not going to tell you why I need this, but I'm going to need this. I need dry grass chunks as well. Okay, let's chop down some grass. Okay, we can make a torch now. And we will be quick-ish, and then we can head out and we can build a lean-to back at home. For now, we'll build kind of close. I know building on the actual baseball itself is a very safe location, unless they've changed it, which I think they have. I think they've added like flying insects and stuff. But the baseball, when you build on it, bugs won't attack your place because this stick is the only way up there. So you're kind of safe in that regard, and that bugs won't come and break your stuff because they're mean. They'll do that if given the chance. I got all sorts of turned around. We are going towards this machine here.
Come on, reindeer nose. Want a piece of this?
Alright, so these things are hostile. These are lawn mites, and they will fight back. Hence why I made the spear, to defend ourselves. But you might also notice they're actually chewing on the wire, so... Ow. Don't smack me. I smack you, not the other way around. So we need to kill all of these mites, so that way they will stop damaging the wires. Okay, so it's all good down here. We will have to actually head up into this cave right here where the wire leads. And this was why I was saying that we needed a torch. Ow, don't attack me while I'm in the menu. Not nice. I'm gonna need some bandages. Crafting, do I even know how to make bandages? I do. Oh, but I need that sap for the torch, I think. I do, yeah. I'm gonna need more sap. Well, conveniently there is more sap right here. Alright, perfect. So, let us craft as well a bandage. And do I have to actually use that from my inventory? I thought that I could put it on here. Consume, trash, or drop. I guess consume. I thought there was a way to like quick heal, but maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe that was some other game.
Safety first.
Alright, so we've got a torch. We will head down into the deep, dark, scary cave. Oh, I'm kind of low health. Probably should have made some more bandages. But we're committed at this point. Ow. Maybe we shouldn't be too committed because I am very close to dying. Well, it happens. Respawn at kid case or respawn. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, it spawned me at your last saved respawn point. Okay, so it left us with the items we had in our hand. Which is good because we still have a weapon and a torch. It used to make you drop everything and you would be just absolutely screwed. If it was like dark out or something, you could die repeatedly, but now we can just run back over there, grab our backpack. We're full health. Our hunger has been affected a little bit as well as our thirst, but that's okay. This honeydew, it's dropped from those little green bugs. They're called aphids. And if I recall correctly, you can actually eat this stuff. Yeah, and it restores a small amount of hunger and thirst. So I will eat one of these. I'm going to leave the other one just so we can research it. But I want to make these mites pay. Because they were mean. And they hurt me. Man, they have quite the jump on them, I'm not gonna lie.
Big red tooth. Must be a mite.
Alright, we found out what's weakening the lasers. These slime mold stalks we can turn into lights back home, so I will grab some of these. I discovered the slime mold stock apparently. And back here we need a hammer, but you can get like deeper into the cave if you had a hammer on you. I didn't make one, so... Actually, can I make one? I think it's something you need a... Oh, I just need a... Can I make this? If I can make a hammer, I can try and get deeper into the cave. Oh. Oh, a whole new opportunity has arisen for me. Alright, hoops. I believe in you. Mess up this weird rock indentation. Is it daytime? There's light over there. I thought we were just saying that it was nighttime. The nighttime passed so fast.
Whatever's
Did it
wrong
pass because I was
down there,
dead?
I'm gonna stomp on it.
Okay, so sturdy marble, we need a level 2 hammer to break this. Also, this thing right here, wherever it is, this is a grub, I believe. You need a shovel to get those, and I can't even make shovels yet, so it's gonna just hang out.
Additional flavor scheme available.
Well, cool. We have an additional flavor scheme for the Scabby. Grab up a bunch of these bad boys. Grab up some pebblets since we made a bunch. And let's get out of here. Thankfully, there isn't a weight limit, but there is a slot limit. So we are full of stuff. I mean, this food's taking up a lot of room for the most part. If I eat one of these, that'll definitely take up some space. And now, boom, we have another slot. Not that we're hurting for the space right now. We don't need it right this second. But this is where we might want to build a couple of baskets or something along that case, just to allow us to survive a bit better. Having more stuff. Oh, we got a good hit on it. It went up high somewhere.
How many aphids is that?
Oh, there he is. I don't actually know how to throw. Well, you live another day, aphid. Anyways, though, so we cleared up all 3 of the lasers, so we can come over here and we can check out this. Let's activate it. There we go, we beat the game. We're becoming big again. Wait, hold up a second. That wasn't supposed to blow up, we were supposed to be big.
Whoa.
Well,
Good job, giant explosion machine.
I guess we will have to go and investigate that oak tree explosion now, won't we? Yeah, obviously that was not gonna work, but it would have been kind of funny if they just instantly ended the game right there. They're like, congrats, you're big again. Okay, so we want to make ourselves a... What am I looking for? I want a lean-to. Let us make one of these bad boys. There we go. Let's super build this, and then we can use it. We will set our spawn point. Caution, you'll wake up in the dark. It'll be... Oh, wake at 4:34. Why does it only sleep for 8 hours? Can you not sleep until morning? Huh. Well, you know what? It's early morning. We're doing the early bird routine. Let's get the heck out of here before a bird shows up and tries to eat us. Alright, so I do want to see, actually, real quick, let's get some water. We're a little thirsty.
Hydration is the key to performance.
I agree. Let's go ahead and... What is that? Oh, that's some raw science.
Science is out of control.
There we go. It did put out my torch, which kind of defeats the purpose of it. But you know what? They're cheap, so I'm going to go ahead and we will just drop this bad guy. Do I have to hold it, or how do I drop it?
Let's see what's sneaking around here.
Oh, well, that relit it anyways. Okay. I want to go ahead and do some research real fast. Oh, those ants look ticked about something. What's up, buddy? Don't worry, I'm not here to cause any problems. Actually, I mean, his buddy did kind of go away. Maybe I'll try and take him on. A singular ant versus my spear arm? I think we can do it. Alright, we will just take this guy out. Perfect. They aren't much of a threat as long as there aren't a lot of them. If there are a lot of them, they will mess you up. Ow. And with these ant parts, we can start making armor, which would be good because, I mean, the bugs we come across are only going to get more dangerous. Okay, ant parts we definitely want to do. So this will allow us to make the ant armor. There are also armor effects. So red ant club, very good weapon. A chair is a chair. But also if we have all 3 pieces of the armor, we can carry more planks and stuff. Because ants are known for hauling stuff, which just makes our job a little bit easier. So you can kind of wear ant armor if you're building to make your job just a teensy bit faster. Let us do the food since it is gonna go bad soon. And let us do the slime mold stocks, so that way we can make the lights whenever we build a base. I don't think we're going to prioritize a base right now, just because there's no reason to. We're doing fine. We will get around to it, though. I'm thinking... I remember building at the baseball was a good spot. You could also actually build out onto the water into this pond here. I had built a... like a water base where bugs couldn't attack me, but it was a little bit dangerous in that area, and it was hit or miss whether or not I would die every time I left my base. Which, I mean, doesn't matter. You respawn and everything. It's not like this is hardcore Minecraft or something, but I'd prefer not to die if I can help it. Alright, let's grab up this guy. We are running out of space, so I'm beginning to think maybe we should dump some of this stuff. Just because that is taking up a lot of space. I will actually, you know what, since I already have a stack of it, I will keep 10 on me. And let's grab up a bunch of mushrooms as well. Alright, we will eat up some breakfast. And I think we're going to make our way on over to the oak tree. I am completely turned around. Where's our machine? Our machine is there, which means oak tree is over there where the big oak tree is. Perfect. Alright, there are all sorts of dangers that we will run across. One of them being spiders. They will mess us up. Advanced bushcraft. Craft a piece of armor. Can I even make armor yet? Armor. Red ant helmet. We need a head, but we have everything else for it, actually. We need red ant parts, a few more acid glands. I don't know if I know how to get those. I think those might be new. Red ant parts and crude rope. So we could make these leggings if we killed another ant. Slash built it at a workbench. But I don't know where another ant is right now, so we are just going to progress. I'm sure we will come across something interesting along the way. Found ourselves a juice box. These things, they will drop juice drops, which is like water, but like super water. You can just drink it all up. It also gives you food. So it's very handy because it gives you all the calorie intake that you might need as a growing girl in this case, since we are alley hoops. Alright, I'm hearing this weevil get attacked by an ant. There you go, buddy. There's your food. Just die for me, would ya? I need those ant parts. Thank you. Okay, it only gave me one ant part. That's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. Oh, Jesus. Okay, those are those spiders I was talking about. They are gigantic. If you have arachnophobia, sorry, probably should have put a disclaimer at the beginning, but too little, too late, right? So, oh, what the heck? There's a bee. That's new. They did not have flying bugs the last time I played this. Also, I see an aphid and an ant hanging out by that spider web. They are begging to be killed. I mean, I'm kind of begging to be killed. I'm like walking into their territory. But that's besides the point. Can I break this with my regular hammer? I sure can. Oh, crap. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I didn't really want to check out that acorn anyways. Are you still after me? Okay, I think it might have pissed off. Alright, so acorn tops. I believe you can use those to grow planters. And then acorn shells were for shields, I believe. I don't remember exactly what everything is for. I am not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing. There was no acorn top? That doesn't even make sense. Did I just smack it? Allie Hoops has muscles for days. She literally just burst that acorn. Alright, wow, she did it again. Could you maybe stop doing that? We also... let's go ahead, we will consume this. Why won't it consume it? I'm very confused what is happening. Actions, hello? I don't understand what's happening. Let's eat this. I know we didn't really need it, but I want to grab up these acorn bits because those are like superfood. They're very handy. I will admit, it's very lucky that nobody has nut allergies in this game because I have a nut allergy in real life, which means apparently I would not survive being shrunk into a tiny child. I want to just drop junk, but I don't know what to drop. We're carrying a metric ton of mushrooms on us. You know what? Well, that's not what I meant to drop at all. I have to click on the item and then I can click drop. Drop mushrooms, pick up acorn shells because these will be handy. Alright, now you get to this oak tree. Way over there, blurry in the distance. That's the juice box we were at, and the machine is like a little bit further past it, around where that dandelion is. We can head down here. There's a little ladybug chilling out, it would appear. Some sap as well. We're going to need all of this stuff. I need to take some time and actually collect up some resources. Down here, there is a couple of angry spiders. That one's doing a little dance for his buddy there. I think they're actually killing something. Sounds like they're fighting an aphid. And losing somehow. You know what? I don't ask questions. Alright, more free resources if we have room for them. We will grab up as many of these as we can, just because I remember them being important. I don't remember what for, to be completely honest, but they were important. We have another juicy drink over here. What do we have here? Whelp flavor drink. There you go. Nothing like a discarded soda can to keep you going.
Never let me have soda.
Well, we just drank a bunch of soda, so there you go, Allie Hoops. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Alright, drink up all of that. We've got another juice box over here. I want to discover all of this stuff because it does help with like navigating. You can be like, oh, I'm in between the old anthill and the whelp flavor drink, so I know where I am, kind of. I don't remember discovering an old anthill, but apparently we did at some point. And I know that we need to keep analyzing resources. We're just not near a field station, so at least not that I know of. Maybe there's one nearby, but I can't tell. Actually, I did want to check. This is completely unnecessary, but OS, I wanted to look at our options. During the daytime, we have Scabby Classic, Scabby Night, which that's a nice green. High Contrast, Scabby LCD, ew, that one is not fun, or Might Rider. I think I like the Scabby Night. Just have it constantly be this like nice little green. That's my take on it, at least. I think it looks good. Alright, so we have the fire up here. We will go ahead and check this out. Alright, we've got lots of wreckage around here. Anything that we can loot from it. There's some pebbles, but I don't really see the need to break these. Got ourselves a little camera saying hello. They actually made this area a bit bigger, I believe. It used to be a lot more crowded, and I don't believe that there was an entrance to the spiders under there originally. But I want to see, there is an item we can make, which is pretty handy, called a trail marker. And we can build this right here. Super build that, and then we can set a custom marker. So we can say that this is the, it's not home. I I don't know what any of these signs are. Field station thingy. It's a lab, and we will make it bright yellow. There we go. And now if we get a little bit of distance away, we now know that the field station is there. And that'll be handy just to navigate back to this lab, because you need to come back here pretty often. So yeah, we are in the lab. Place is a bit knocked up. We blew it up kind of bad. That glowy thing looks like some real nerdy stuff. I mean, it does. Apparently that's raw science, according to the epic narrator voice. Quarks, bosons, contain and cool, can it be cooked, which dimension, but not just space, covalent space reduction, raw science where. Whenever I see the word cooked, I've been watching Breaking Bad recently, and I don't know, I see that and I'm just like, oh, Breaking Bad. Alright, can we make anything with this? We can make boost juice. I don't know what that is, but cool. At level 2 we got arrows, and it would have given us all of this stuff had we not already known it. So we actually really did not learn a lot. Let's do this, just because I don't remember what I wanted it for. Sap catcher, smoothie station, spinning wheel, and garden patch. Okay, yeah, so all this is helpful stuff. Sap catcher, free sap. Smoothie station, you can make smoothies, which have like special bonuses. Spinning wheel, I don't know what that's for, but I would assume you can make clothing. A fence is a fence. And a garden patch, you can grow your own crops eventually. So like grow more mushrooms or something, which is handy. Acorn armor, yeah, and storage chests. So these are the bigger chests than the like little baskets I was talking about. As well as water container. I believe you can collect up water. I don't know what a grinder is, though. Outside of an app, but I didn't tell you about that.
I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process. Burgle, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh, that name is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Order received. Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
No, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing the handling of raw food items.
Very good, Burgle. Embiggen test 45. This is July 1st, 89. So we have at 7:31 a.m., so this was like a month and a week before that last one we read. A box of scab devices. After successful miniaturization of a single complex electronic device, Test 44, Test 45 will attempt to shrink one full box of the devices. Upon embiggening, subjects will be inspected and tested to ensure proper functionality. Results: failure. Miniaturization successful, but embiggening and further testing is impossible at the moment. Subject was confiscated by a curious honeybee. Recovery unlikely. Box obliterated. Miniature scabs are certainly stuck in every nook and cranny of the yard. So that's how we find the scabbies.
Alas,
Hey there,
I am laid low.
Burgle.
you back in
What's
action.
going on? Let's get you back up, buddy.
System reboot in progress.
Okay, Burgle, how's it going? I like your mustache.
I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot.
Oh, really? I hadn't
This all
noticed.
must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain.
Can you explain how you got that awesome
I am
mustache?
sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain.
Alright, why is
I suspect
I
you were
to continue?
miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device. Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact, I cannot seem to recall much of anything.
A recent power surge has caused a massive raw science containment explosion. This lab, as you can see, is a disaster. And what's worse, the explosion has disrupted my computing power. My memory banks are corrupted. Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be of service?
Okay, so I can ask where I am, or where am I, or how come I can't remember anything.
It seems you and I are both a little discombobulated. Given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction. In other words, you have been shrunk. It is likely this was achieved using Dr. Wendell Tully's spacer platform, patent pending.
Apologies, I did not mean to skip through that.
It can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and memory loss is a known side effect. Hopefully your memory will return in time.
Alright, where am I, Burgle?
Dr. Tully is a brilliant scientist and inventor.
That's not what I asked.
He is also
Was it?
my creator. My initial protocol was to serve as the short-order cook of the future. However, I have been recently promoted to acting science manager to assist with his experiments. No doubt my previous work experience has been invaluable to Dr. Tully. Although, now that I am processing it, I have not seen him for several weeks. And now I cannot recall where he went. It must be my corrupted memory banks.
Okay, where am I?
Here, in the Oak Lab, built and used by Dr. Wendell Tully to experiment on all things small. This is the base of operations for conducting experiments in his yard. To return to your prior size, you would need to successfully activate Dr. Tully's spacer platform. Unfortunately, my readings indicate it is inoperable. It appears to have suffered several malfunctions from the explosion.
Well, explosions tend to cause those, Burgle.
I am sorry, but it appears you may be stranded here for some time until we find a solution.
Can we fix the spacer?
That is a great idea. Let me run a full diagnostic scan on it and see what we need to do to get it fixed up. Processing! Processing! Memory fault. Code 408B3000. Ominent OS script runtime error. Arg! I am sorry again. It appears I have sustained more damage to my memory chips than expected. Without those memories, I do not know how to repair the spacer.
What memory
Dr.
chips?
Tully used two types of chips to back up my memory. Auxiliary chips are small capacity chips used to store project data. If you find these, I should be able to help you learn new survival recipes. Super chips are special, and they are gold. They back up full directories of my memory system. If we are going to fix the spacer, that data is bound to be on a super chip. I suggest exploring the other labs in the backyard. Return with any memory chips you find.
There are other labs?
Dr. Tully has built many more labs throughout the yard. Each lab is used for various experimental procedures. I can upload their locations to your Scabby. Stand by. Processing. Processing. Error. Files not found. Code 632C404. Cheese and fries. The lab locations are missing from my memory banks too.
Dang.
But we are in luck. I was able to retrieve the location of one of the facilities, the Hedge Lab.
What's the Hedge Lab?
The Hedge Lab is the observation center of the yard, and used for research on arachnid webbing.
Oh, that sounds horrible. So, there are spiders there, is what you're
You
saying.
will find the hedge near the house if you head southeast. The lab is located deep inside the hedge, sending the coordinates to your Scabby. Try to find the Hedge Lab first, but there is nothing stopping you from searching the yard for the other labs. Except, of course, thousands of angry, hungry insects.
Hahaha. Yeah, Burgle. Good
That
joke.
reminds me. Dr. Tully locks the important labs with biometric scanners. You will need access for any chance of success. Head over to the ASL terminal and place your hand on the biometric scanner near it. Give it a moment to sync your signature into the mainframe. Once you are registered, you will be granted access to the ASL network of computers too. ASL grants access to daily work items, nay, tasks, nay, quests. Yes, quests. I will reward you raw science for each completed quest. In my science shop, you can trade raw science back for survival recipes from experiments that Wendell conducted when he was first exploring the yard. Log on to the ASL terminal over there and see what is available. Unless you have any other questions, you really should get started finding those chips. And try not to die out there. Have an exponentially great day!
I'll take an exponentially great day. You know, it's only getting better from here on. For Burgle eyes only. Rules: no wets under patty. No ketchup without mustard ever. Burgle never gets yelled at. Wendell considers Burgle a friend. Never activate kill mode. Yeah, please don't activate that. Burgle can tell on assistant manager. Tase TS are stupid. Stick to Tasties are stupid. Stick to seasoning. Top secret science burger. It has a top, mayos, mustards, pickles, onions, cheeses, burger, bottom. That sounds pretty good outside of, I mean, I'd probably, I don't know, throw on, I guess you got everything to make a good burger for the most part. Alright, spacer, covalent space reducer. There's pizza table. The rest of it I really don't understand. Alright, I want to check out this machine. All of this is new. The main quest kind of just ended originally after you talked to Burgle, so this is all new to me. We have the ASL machine here. We're going to learn American Sign Language just like that, which is pretty dang handy. Also, Allie, you are not putting your hand over that very well at all.
Put your cares away and have an exponentially great day!
Heck yeah, let's dance, Burgle. I like your voice. Okay, so we have quests and the science shop. So let's look at quests real quick. Craft clover shin guards, get 250 science. Craft a slime mold torch, get 250. Craft a clover hood, get 250. I mean, all of that's pretty easy, so let's accept those, sure. And then what do we have in the science shop? Smithing station. Workstation used to upgrade weapons using various materials. Brittle whetstone. Oh, wait, is this what's required? Oh no, you can make it here, I think. Brittle whetstone, brittle material used to upgrade weapons, and brittle plating. So you unlock all of this stuff. Cooking 101 gives you a cookery. Combine items to cook various meals. Nachos, hot and gooey nat meat, gristle atop crunchy chips, satisfying enough to be considered a meal. And mite loaf, a mysterious chewy lump topped with a fuzzy glaze, satisfying enough to be considered a meal. Multi-story bases, so you can get more floors rather than just having a one-story build. Pebblet foundations, these are like stronger foundations. Fortified bases, this is to protect yourself from bugs attacking you. Some cool stuff all in here. Torch upgrade, a torch that's been improved by the power of science, will light your way for a very long time. Meat shield. Burgle deciphers secret meat knowledge from the chips and gives you the old razzle-dazzle with his clamp and spatula combo. The tenderizing works you out on a molecular level and unlocks a new mutation that increases max health. So yeah, there are actually mutations in the game, which is pretty cool. Sign set Teen Spirit, a collection of new ideas to display in the sign frame. And the Scabby Scanner Science, an upgrade for the Scabby Scanner module that allows you to detect nearby raw science. That'd be pretty cool, but that's expensive. So its recommended choice is getting Cooking 101 or Smithing Station. We will go ahead, let's buy up both of these. And we will do these quests next time. Anyways, I think this is oh my gosh, this is a good spot for us to call it for the day. We got some good progress done. We discovered this lab. I genuinely have no clue what happens after this. The game preview did not have much of a story at all. It kind of ended with you talking to Burgle. So going forward, everything story-wise is a bit new to me. I've explored around a lot in the game. That's kind of what the preview was all about, was just exploring, not so much the story. So I know kind of my way around, but I have no clue what the story will be like. Like, I know where the hedge is, but I have no idea what the hedge lab is like, because that didn't exist originally. But anyways, let's go ahead and call it here. Ah, good job, Burgle. What did you just drop?
Always happy to...
Oh, I was trying to pick that up. It looked like it could be picked up. Alright, well anyways, let's go ahead and call it here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time for some more Grounded. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.